Okay, you have 2 daughters, right?
Yes.
And their names are?
Skylin and Brooklyn.
And how old are they?
Brooklyn's 5, Skylin is 4.
Okay. If you can remember back to when they were a little bit younger, when did you notice them start making cooing noises and like vowel sounds?
Brooklyn was probably, I want to say, around 3.5 months. Skylin was about 4.5, maybe 5 months.
Okay. When did you start notice that they were like babbling and gesturing for stuff that they wanted and trying to communicate that way?
About 6, 7 months.
Well, for both of them?
Yeah.
Okay. And when did you notice either Brooklyn or Skylin start recognizing or understanding like what you were talking to her about? Like when you would say something to her and she knew what you were talking about, like if you said like milk and she knew what you were talking about.
Brooklyn, probably when she was about 6 months, 5,
So
6 months.
around
Yeah,
the same
when
time.
I would say bottle, she would know what it was. So.
Okay. And what about Skylin?
Skylin are about the same age.
Okay. And do you remember what their first words were?
Brooklyn's first word was what?
What?
And Skylin's first word was daddy.
Okay, how old were they?
Brooklyn was 8 months and Skylin was about 9, 10.
Wow, that's pretty quick. That's good. Do you remember them having like a favorite word? Like that they would always say when they were younger?
Mine was always just what.
Yours was what?
Yeah, Brooklyn always, what was her word with everything. Even after a sentence, sometimes she would say it.
Okay.
And Skylin's favorite word was, she used to call Brooklyn Gook.
Gook.
So she would go around saying that all the time.
Aww.
She probably still does sometimes for no reason.
That's cute.
What's this?
And when did, because you said she used to say what after sentences, when did you first notice her start like putting 2, 3 word sentences together?
When she was about, I want to say maybe 11.5 months.
So almost a year.
Yeah.
That's typical. That's good. And what about for Skylin?
Skylin was about a year, 1.5 years.
Okay.
Ooh, I like that puppy up there.
Thanks. Is there anything else that you like that stands out?
Can we hold the puppy up there?
Yeah, here you go. In your mind when you think about like how their language has developed, or how do you think it's progressed ever since then?
It's definitely progressed a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Brooklyn especially. She starts using bigger words and vocabulary.
And I told my psych group when I was telling them about her that I don't know if it's just in the brief time that I've talked to her, if you notice a lot. Here, stand over here. She doesn't use contractions a lot, does she? Like she'll say do not instead of doesn't, or don't, or something like that.
She doesn't say don't or
won't, or
won't or can't.
Yeah,
I cannot.
Did you teach her that, or is that just something she caught on by herself?
We tried to teach her some of it, but most of it she caught on by herself. That's
amazing. I've never met a little kid, like a young kid, that didn't use contractions.
Yeah, she does all the time. Skylin doesn't.
Okay. Anything else about like that stands out when you think about like?
One seems to pick up on things a little bit quicker, especially with language. Sometimes Skylin actually does correct Brooklyn, but
and
they're
Skylin's
both
the younger one.
Yeah, Skylin's the younger one, but they're both
That's Skylin.
learning and realizing, and so they're getting really good at it.
Okay, well, thank you for your time, and I think this is very helpful. So.
Yeah.